Recap: Luka Dončić and the Lakers dominate the Thunder from start to finish. In a critical late-season showdown, the Los Angeles Lakers faced a tough challenge on the road against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who had already secured the top spot in the Western Conference. With their playoff hopes hanging in the balance, the Lakers played with an unmatched sense of urgency, cruising to a decisive 126-99 victory. The game kicked off with centers Isaiah Hartenstein and Jackson Hayes putting points on the board, but soon the superstars took over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Dončić each made their first shots, setting the stage for a thrilling match. Dončić wasted no time, sinking 2 three-pointers early on. As Dorian Finney-Smith joined the scoring spree, the Lakers quickly surged ahead, leading 19-15. The first quarter belonged to Dončić, who scored 14 points and kept the momentum going. By the end of the second quarter, with Gabe Vincent hitting a couple of threes and LeBron James finishing strong, LA was in control at 42-32. The Lakers didn't let up, launching the second quarter with a 7-point run. Austin Reeves heated up with back-to-back three-pointers, and when James added another, the lead ballooned to 20. Although Oklahoma City fought back with 7 quick points, a timely Lakers timeout helped them regain their composure. After the break, Finney-Smith and Dončić knocked down consecutive threes, pushing the lead to as much as 29. Even as they relaxed their grip a bit, the Lakers went into halftime with a commanding 78-56 advantage, their highest scoring half of the season, shooting an impressive 15 of 22 from beyond the arc. Though the Lakers started the third quarter a bit sluggish, the Thunder couldn't capitalize. Reeves connected on a three to re-energize the squad, while Dončić continued his impressive display. With shots falling left and right, Finney-Smith and Vincent each hit corner threes, and James capped off the quarter with a mid-range jumper, leaving the score at 103-77. The Thunder opened the final quarter with a burst, scoring 6 quick points, prompting another Lakers timeout to regroup. This strategy paid off when James responded with a steal and a dunk, followed by Hachimura hitting a crucial three to seal the game. What's next for the Lakers? The Lakers are gearing up for a challenging end to the regular season, with a rematch against the Thunder on Tuesday before Luka Dončić returns to Dallas to face the Mavericks on Wednesday. With the stakes higher than ever, the excitement is just getting started. As the Lakers prepare for their upcoming challenges, the significance of this victory cannot be overstated. This win not only boosts their confidence, but also serves as a crucial stepping stone as they vie for playoff positioning. With only a few games left in the regular season, every win is vital, especially against formidable opponents like the Thunder. The dominance displayed by Dončić and the Lakers has stirred excitement among fans and analysts alike. Many are now wondering if this newfound momentum can carry them deep into the playoffs. Dončić's ability to control the game was on full display, showcasing his elite skill set and court vision. His performance has sparked conversations about his candidacy for MVP honors this season, especially considering how he orchestrated the offense and opened up scoring opportunities for his teammates. LeBron James, too, had a significant impact, not just as a scorer but as a leader on the court. His timely plays and defensive intensity were crucial in keeping the Thunder at bay. Analysts are praising his ability to elevate the team's performance in high-stakes situations, further solidifying his legacy as one of the game's greats. As the Lakers gear up for their rematch with the Thunder, they are also aware of the psychological edge this victory brings. Teams often carry the weight of past performances into future matchups, and the Lakers will be looking to assert their dominance once more. The Thunder, while already playoff-bound, will need to reassess their strategy after being thoroughly outplayed. Beyond the court, the implications of this game ripple through the NBA landscape. The Lakers' resurgence has implications for the playoff race, affecting matchups and seedings across the Western Conference. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, eager to see if the Lakers can sustain this level of play and make a deep playoff run. Looking ahead, the matchup against the Mavericks promises to be electrifying. Dončić's return to Dallas will undoubtedly be a highlight, as he faces his former team in a highly charged atmosphere. Both teams will be aiming for victory, setting the stage for a must-watch showdown. With the playoffs approaching, all eyes will be on the Lakers. Can they maintain this momentum and harness the energy from this game to propel them further? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: the Lakers are ready to fight for their place in the postseason.
Luka, a very impressive win for you guys here against the Western Conference leaders. Really set the tone in that first quarter. I think 42-32 was the mark. What got into you guys to really execute to that level?
I think the whole team was inspired because Real Madrid won El Clasico basketball today. No, okay, that was me.
Well, that's right, because I brought up before we went on air, I was talking about soccer yesterday, but you, of course, played basketball for Real Madrid. Fair enough. I know where your heart is there. But now with that acknowledged, and we know how good Real Madrid is, what was it in the first quarter, Luka, that got you guys going?
Our defense. I think we started aggressive. Jay just said before the game, we got to start aggressive, physical, and that's what we did.
All right, Luka, tell me about the pass to Gabe Vincent. You were standing right about here and flipped it over your head. At what point did you decide that's how you were going to get in the ball?
I don't know exactly. Sometimes I just decide things that sometimes are good, sometimes not. But I knew that he was standing behind me in the corner. That's a pretty good pass, I think.
Pretty good pass, all right.
But he made it, so that's a tough shot to make.
For sure. Well, look, a lot of your teammates hit threes tonight. Do you think, is there something collective about shooting sometimes when you see your teammates making shots, then that helps everybody else get going too?
Yeah, definitely, especially when we get shots like that, like this. I think we had a lot of open shots. We were driving the ball, sharing the ball, so I think that's the best offense we had.
Okay, last one for you. You play again in a couple days in this building. You, of course, played the Thunder last year in a tough playoff series. You know what it's like to play 2 games in a row. What's going to be the key, as you know they're going to come out pretty strong?
We got to come out with the same mentality. They're number 1 in the West for a reason. They're a very tough matchup, but we got to come out with the same mentality.
All right, thanks, Luka.
It really seemed like you had a kind of a handle on the game the whole way that it went through from a leadership standpoint, not letting up. Even if you're up plus 20, you kind of knew that OKC could come back. Could you just take us through kind of your approach to that and you're keeping your teammates along the way?
Yeah, I mean, between them and Cleveland are the best teams in the NBA. So, they're the number 1 team in the West, and you can't have a let up no matter what the score is. They're always going to make a push, and that's why they are where they are at this position in this part of the season. So, it was a really good game for us, and we can build off of it.
What do you think was the biggest reason you were generating such good looks from 3, and then guys started to knock them down?
We just played with some pace. We got to where we wanted to get to offensively, and AR did what AR did. What he does every single night. You had 2 layups in a row. Oh, that's bogus. He blocked that one? Okay. I'll give you one. Second one was nasty. AR does what AR do, man, and then obviously Luka was spectacular as well. But all around performance by everybody that came in the game tonight, it was a good win for us.
So the Boston game, you guys went through a bit of a lull, but now in the last week or so, you have the road win in Memphis. You beat Houston, you beat OKC here. What type of momentum do you think you've been able to recapture?
Obviously we know it's the final stretch into the postseason, so we're just trying to rack up great habits. Obviously. Sometimes the game goes the way the game goes, and sometimes you can play a great game and still lose the game. Sometimes you can feel like you didn't play as well and win a game. But it's about habits, and I think we're just trying to, build our habits right now going into the final stretch of the season.
Along those lines, it seems like it's valuable, particularly against a team like them, that to see those habits and apply them. How big of an opportunity did you view having them on the schedule at Oklahoma City now? To kind of put what you guys have been working into in action?
We just want to. No matter who we're playing, obviously we've been pretty good against some of the better teams this year, and we haven't been as good as some of the teams that's below 500. But this is a great team to test out and see where you are. But ultimately, it's about our habits. We have to continue to push our habits. They know who they are. They know what they're going to be in the postseason, and we're still trying to figure it out. With our lineups, with us all getting acclimated to what Luka wants to do, AR, myself, and make sure we keen on everybody else on the team and make sure we held each other accountable. So, we understand that coming down the stretch we have to play some really good basketball, but we still working our habits.
It's a single game, and obviously it'd be easy to say just do that every game, and that can be who you guys are.
Right.
But how much of the non-shooting stuff tonight were you happy with? The controllables.
Yeah. We know that they're very good when it comes to getting into the paint, attracting a lot. They do a great job of getting to the free throw line. They do a great job of getting offensive rebounds and second chance points. And those are some of the controllables that you control. Not putting your hand in the cookie jar, when a lot of those guys are driving, Shea, J-Dub, some of those other guys. You got to just, live with the contest, make or miss. And I think we did a great job of paying attention to detail in that. And then when they missed, they did get a couple offensive rebounds in the first half, but I thought in the second half we shored that up. So we was very keen on what we needed to do.
How are you personally going to manage the back-to-back coming up?
What's today? Damn.
Can I
Can I get to it? I don't even know. I know. I don't even know, man. I'm about to go shoot. I'm about to go shoot mine in the game with Steve Nash. That's what's most important right now. We got that dub out the way. Now I'm gonna go shoot mine in the game with Steve Nash. So we get there when we get there.
Last question.
We're just going to ask you about the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll give her extra credit.
Oh, extra one. The type of ball pressure that OKC puts on the perimeter with all those guys that got out there. What are the ways you've learned over the years to handle that and kind of the best way? And can you at any point use it not against them?
Pressure with pressure, and also nobody is faster than the ball. And when it comes to ball movement and things of that nature, that combats a lot of the ball pressure. When the ball is moving, the ball is flying around. I thought we did a great job of being able to put the ball on the ground when the defense shifted, being able to find the extra guy on the perimeter, either for shots or driving kicks. So, like I said, when that ball is popping, that's always a key to success.
Last question, Ty.
JJ was just saying how this game and the Houston game have been the best performances for the team defense since even back from injury. And he said a few weeks ago that what they really miss from you on defense is your voice. I'm just wondering, what you think you do for the team in guiding them.
Yeah. It's obviously my voice and being able to command and let guys know what's going on behind them, and also just calling out the keys, on the defensive end. I'm able to see a lot of the plays before the plays happen because of my knowledge of the game, my knowledge of my opponents, my knowledge of the team, what they want to do. So, being able to just, letting guys know what's going on behind them, letting guys know what's coming before that happens, so we can always keep our hand on the swivel. We can always be kind of one step ahead. And I understand that's my responsibility to anchor the defense. And I'm happy to do that.